Hello, have you ever wondered if Gatorade really gives you an extra boost while playing any type of sport or just out and about? The product Gatorade is a drink that many athletes use to rehydrate and refuel their electrolytes when doing sport like activities. Gatorade has been around since 1965, and almost all of us drink the drink, so it should be an interesting topic to explore. I am credible to talk about the subject because I am a former athlete and I do drink Gatorade. So my credibility comes from my experience. In today's speech, I'm going to be talking about how Gatorade helps restore your electrolytes and how Gatorade is a very useful drink for athletes. First, I will talk about the everyday use of Gatorade. Then, I will talk about the effects and benefits of Gatorade on an athlete. And lastly, I will talk about the history of Gatorade. Therefore, let's move on to my first topic, the effects of Gatorade on an athlete. An article written by Ann Schaffler and medically reviewed by Daniel Bunnes from the website Healthline states that the vast majority of people who drink Gatorade are not athletes. This means that everyday people are drinking the drink and not knowing the benefits or non-benefits of the drink. The sports drink Gatorade also has a lot of sugar, say for a person who is not exercising regularly or using the drink on a regular basis. It can affect people in many different ways, good or bad, if you drink too much, but I would say not to a major effect. Let's go on to the next point. Let's talk about the effects of Gatorade on athletes and see what sports drink does for them. Another statement from the article written by Ann Schaffler and medically reviewed by Daniel Bunyan from the website Healthline states that Gatorade has many good benefits for people drinking the drink correctly, for people who exercise and such like that. For example, the website states calcium, magnesium, phosphate, sodium, and many more are in Gatorade to help the athlete recover. I've used this drink in the past when I played sports, for example, football and basketball and track, and it benefits me to help me recover when I need it the most. But lastly, let's discuss the history of Gatorade. The sports drink came out in 1965 and was used to hydrate the Florida football team when they needed it the most. An article from the actual Gatorade website states that soon after the researchers introduced their Gatorade formula to the team, the Gators began winning, outlasting a number of heavily favored opponents in the weathering heat and finishing the season at 7-4. With that statement from the actual Gatorade website, I can say that Gatorade has the electrolytes that your body needs in order to recover after a sport activity of such. The article, The History of Icon Sports Beverages, Gatorade Turns 50, written by Daniel Roberts and Casey Bernay, states that all over the country, they are observing Gatorade's 50th anniversary this year, meaning that the product is working because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be selling for 50 years. And now, let's go on to my conclusion. Gatorade can help replenish and restore your electrolytes when your body needs it the most. For example, in sporting events. And Gatorade has been around for many years and has been working to replenish athletes all over the world. Not just all over the world, but all over the country. Because like I stated, the Gatorade, the actual Gatorade company has stated that all over the country is looking forward to the Gatorade's 50th anniversary. For example, in my speech, I talked about the everyday use of Gatorade, and then I talked about the effects of Gatorade on an athlete, and lastly, I talked about the history of Gatorade. You never know what type of drink can change your life. Thank you for listening.